Welcome back to Katie Quiz, brought to you by GBU Life. It is now time to speed things up in the Katie Quiz speed round. We have 10 questions prepared for each team, but each team only has 60 seconds to answer as many of those questions as they can. We award 10 points for a correct answer in this round. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer or for passing in this round. Up first will be our team from Derry Area High School. And I should have mentioned, Derry, that all three teams are going to be competing in the same category. And that category is the American Civil War. So the Civil War is the focus here. And what we have is a 60-second clock on the board. And we are going to start that clock in 3, 2, 1. Who was elected president of the United States in 1860, triggering the Southern secession?
Lincoln.
Which Union general led the campaign to capture the Mississippi River?
Grant.
What was the Confederacy's capital after it moved from Montgomery?
Pass.
A novel by Margaret Mitchell whose protagonist is Scarlett O'Hara.
Gone with the Wind.
Which state was the first to secede from the Union?
South Carolina.
Which Confederate general was opposed to secession but sided with his home state?
Pass.
What was the primary mode of transportation for troops and supplies during the Civil War?
Trains.
A Confederate general was known for his famous charge at the Battle of Gettysburg.
Pass.
Lee.
What did the Union victory at Antietam allow President Lincoln to issue?
The Gettysburg Address.
No. What was the name of the... And time is up. With that, you were able to get 5 correct in that round. That means we added 50 points to your score, and that takes you up to 275 points. Derry Area High School. Montour, you are up next. We are going to start your 60-second clock in 3, 2, 1. Where did Robert E. Lee surrender to Grant on April 9th, 1865?
Maddox Courthouse.
Which battle was fought in South Carolina, marking the start of the Civil War?
Fort Sumter.
An abolitionist novel written a few years before the Civil War by Harriet Beecher Stowe.
Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Which amendment to the U.S. Constitution abolished slavery?
13th.
What were the groups of people called that campaigned against slavery?
Abolitionist.
Which innovation allowed for faster communication during the Civil War?
Telegram.
Who led the state revolt against plantation owners in 1831?
Pass.
Who was the Confederate general known as Stonewall?
Jackson.
At which battle did Union General Burnside suffer a major defeat?
Fredericksburg.
Which Union general led his soldiers to victory at the siege of... We just ran out of time. That does not allow us to get to that last question, but you did very well in that round, going 8 for 10, adding 80 points to your score, taking you up to 385 points. Very nice job there, Montour. Up next is Bethlehem-Center High School, and Beth Center, your 60-second clock begins in 3, 2, 1. What was the secret escape route used by slaves to escape to the north called?
Underground Railroad.
The Civil War began in what year?
1963.
No. Who was the Confederate general at the Battle of Gettysburg?
Pass.
Who was the Union Army general responsible for the March to the Sea?
Pass.
Which battle was the deadliest of the American Civil War with over 51,000 casualties?
Gettysburg.
What was the name of the first Union ironclad warship?
Pass.
Which president delivered the Gettysburg Address during the Civil War?
Lincoln.
Who was the first Union general, or who was the Union general at the Battle of Antietam?
Pass.
What was the name of the Union's plan to blockade southern ports?
Pass.
The poet who wrote the collection Drum Taps during the war. And time expired, so we didn't get through that last question, but you got 3 right in that round. That takes you up an additional 30 points in your score to 295. And we never like to slow it down after the Katie Quiz speed round, so let's jump right into math time. We have 2 math-based questions for each team, and 20 points is awarded for a correct answer. Any passes or incorrect answers will lead to a 20-point deduction. Up first will be our team from Derry Area High School. And Derry, here is your first math time question. Of the numbers shown, which has the greatest value?
1.9 times 10 to the fifth.
That is correct. Very nicely done. The first one you see there. What is the sum of the interior angles of the polygon shown?
$660.
Nice guess, but 720 was what we were looking for on that one. You got one right, you got one wrong. That means your score stays the same at 275. Up next is our team from Montour High School. And Montour, here is your first math time question. What is the measure of each angle in a regular polygon with 5 sides?
$105.
108 is what we were looking for. You were very close on that one, but that was an excellent guess. Next up, given the item shown, what is the probability of picking a purple marble and rolling an odd number?
1/3.
1/3 or 33% or 18 out of 54. That is correct. You also got one right and one wrong, meaning your score stays the same at 385. Montour. Next up is our team from Bethlehem-Center. And Beth Center, here is your first math time question. Dan works part-time waiting tables. He's recorded his daily tips for the last month in this plot shown. What is the range of Dan's daily tips?
$40.
100. The whole graph was what we were looking for in that one. Solve the quadratic equation shown.
X equals 4.
Actually, x equals 0 and x equals 7/6. That means you dropped both those questions there, so we're going to have to knock off 40 points from your score, and that takes you to 250. So for 255, I'm sorry, for the day. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break, and there are some huge points up for grabs. So this is anyone's game as we head towards a round we call more or less. That's coming up next.
KD Quiz is brought to you by GBU Life, providing life insurance, annuities, and community support since 1892.